One of the coolest things in Minecraft is the fireworks, but not many people know how to use them. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best way to use fireworks. Obviously, with gunpowder and paper, you can make a normal flight duration rocket. And by adding more gunpowder with paper up to 3, you can turn it into a flight duration 3, which goes farther. As you can see, the flight duration 3 goes really high. So here's all the things you'll need to make these special fireworks. The items highlighted in blue are the bursts, and the ones in yellow are the trails. First, we'll look at the bursts. So obviously, as you know, you need to make a firework star first by using any type of dye with gunpowder, giving you a small ball firework star. And of course, you can customize it with multiple different colors. And once you get a firework star, you cannot combine it with a firework, but you have to combine it with more paper and more gunpowder. As you can see, if you add the paper and gunpowder, it will make a normal rocket, but you then have to add the firework star. And as you can see, it will do a small burst, which looks really cool, but there's more to it. Just showing an example of one color, it also looks really cool. You can also add multiple gunpowder like a normal rocket, which will make it go farther in the sky. So, the first burst effect we'll look at is the fire charge. With all of these recipes, they're going to follow the same style. Of course, just use any dye and gunpowder plus the fire charge to make a firework star. Then combine it with gunpowder and paper to make a rocket, and it will do this cool effect, which is a big burst effect, instead of the small one. Moving on, the gold nugget. So once again, we're going to do an example with multiple dyes, and it's of course the same thing, just instead of a fire charge, it's a gold nugget. This design is called the star. As you can see, it makes this cool star shape. With a cooler example with multiple colors, you can basically just do all these different types of designs. Moving on, the feather. This one is called the burst. And of course, once again, instead of using a gold nugget or fire charge, add on a feather to the firework star. And as you can see, instead of a ball or a star, it's this little burst, which is a really cool effect, and it's more random. Now, the last burst effect is the mob head. For the example, we'll use a creeper head, and of course, just add it into the crafting recipe when you're making the firework star, and it does a creeper face, which is really cool. If you use another type of mob head, it will only be the creeper face, so no skeleton or other types of head. Moving on, diamond and glowstone dust. So let's get both of these, and these act a little bit different. So first, we'll use the glowstone dust in a firework star, and we'll make a different one with diamond. So with the glowstone dust, this one is called twinkle, which as you can see, it's basically twinkling. And the diamond is called trail, which does this really cool trail like normal fireworks you might see. So moving on, a quick thing to remember is that you cannot combine any of the bursts, the fire charge, creeper, feather, and gold nugget. But you can actually combine both the diamond and glowstone dust together, and even combine them with one of the bursts. For example, this is a fire charge, diamond, and glowstone, making this really cool design. So just to recap, this is the original one, the fire charge, the feather, the mob head, the gold nugget, and both the diamonds and glowstone. So another really cool feature is that you can actually combine multiple firework stars into one rocket. As you can see, you can combine both of those and make this really cool firework. But we can even get a bit more crazier by creating multiple different firework stars. As you can see, we have 5 different firework stars in one rocket, making this really crazy design. Even though this one doesn't look the best, you can combine them to make some really cool things. And that's your full guide on how to make the best firework stars. So which effect was your favorite? Let us know, and make sure to subscribe for more things like this.